right, guys, I guess you're gonna get a kind of a tour today. We're just getting everything lined up. As you come into the chat, go ahead and drop a quick message. Let's see who all we have in the chat. Make sure we got everything there. All right, people. So we are heading to the back to the ramp right now. As you come into the chat, go ahead and drop a 1. Let me check that. All right, we're good to go. All right. So we're about to have a few minutes of fun out here on Lake Lanier. Glad everybody could tune in. So I'm just bringing you guys along for the ride today. So let's just take a look and see which way we're going. All right, so who do we have in the chat? Drop a quick message for me. Nobody yet? Nobody yet? For everybody that's tuning in. And don't forget, tonight at 7:30 will be the live Meet the Anglers in preparation for the Lake Sinclair tournament. So we will be at Lake Sinclair on Sunday, this Sunday. What date is that? The 22nd? We'll be on the 22nd from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Manny in the chat. What's going on, Manny? Uh-oh, we got AC the DQ Queen in the chat. Go ahead and drop the 411 in the chat for him, AC. Let them know what the plan for Bass for Cash is for today. So see, we have a few people tuning in, but something I have noticed is nobody has hit the like button yet. We need you guys to go ahead and get active in the chat. So once we get here and start catching a few of these fish, we're gonna have 2 hours on the shot clock, guys. 2 hours on the shot clock. See how many fish we can get to the boat. And we're doing kind of a bonus thing in preparation for this Battle of the Anglers that's coming up on Lake Sinclair. We're gonna have a good time out there. Manny said, no invite? Where's the invite? All right, Brian says, I caught a 6-pounder last week in a tournament. Uh-oh, what lake was that? What lake was that, Brian? On Sinclair, okay. Wow, good deal. You think that fish was on bed, or what are you thinking? What's the deal on Sinclair? I wonder if any of the guys that are fishing the Battle of the Anglers are in the chat. You guys are getting some 411. You may be getting some info that may help you out. Brian said, so what was your overall weight, Brian? Goodness, you said on a glide bait. Wow. Man, I've been wanting to catch something on a glide bait, but it's like I just haven't put in the time to be able to stick with a glide bait before, so I don't throw it enough to catch fish like that. And I doubt I'll be throwing one on Sunday anyways, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Shout out to Ellis. What does Ellis say? He says, hold up, you not on the water? No, sir. Not yet. I brought you guys on a quick ride with me today. But we'll be on the water in just maybe about 5 minutes or less. We're pulling up to the ramp right now. Once I get the boat in here, I'll switch the camera around so you guys can see the other view. Brian said he caught him on a wacky rig, 9.09 pounds. So how many fish did you catch? How many fish would you say you caught, Brian? Were they biting good, or was the bite tough? What were things like out there on the lake? All right, let's back some things up real quick. All right, guys, we're just getting back in. And like I said, we're gonna put 2 hours on the shot clock once we get out here. Oh, goodness. Guys, let me show you something real quick. Now, I pulled up and I'm about to get out, but look what's sticking its head out right next to me, and the window is wide open. Can you guys see that? Should I get out of my truck? Should I get out of my truck, or should I wait for this owner to put his boat on the trailer? Oh my goodness. Ella says he good. He good until those teeth start working. I don't know about that, Ellis. All right, Brian says he put 4 in the boat, caught a lot of smaller ones. Okay, so I guess it was kind of tough then, right? So you're saying you only caught 4 fish. Brian said he looks friendly. Hey, he does look friendly, huh? Until he starts chewing on your leg, chewing your neck off. Then you be like, oh, wait a minute. That wasn't a smile. He wasn't just showing you his teeth because he was happy. No, sir. I guess I'll just sit here and wait a minute. So we'll just sit in here and wait just a second, guys. We'll wait. We'll wait. How about that? All right, so we're going to get out here today. Let's see. The baits that I'm going to use, I'm going to throw a shaky head, of course. I got a minnow bait that I want to try. We may be able to find a topwater bite, too. So who knows? I have that set up. We got Spot Snatcher tuning in. Man, I was supposed to be out there on the water with him today. I was trying to get out there earlier, Spot Snatcher. So you see what I mean? It's like it's kind of tough for me. It's kind of random. I was thinking I was going to be out there early and be out here for 2 hours and get back off the water, but I wasn't able to make it earlier. So I'm just now getting out here. It's going to be about 4:30 once I get things started. So we'll roll till about 6:30. And then, of course, make sure you guys stay tuned in for the Meet the Anglers. That will be taking place at 7:30 tonight. We got Frisco. He said, man up and get out. Oh, so you saw what happened, Frisco. I don't know about that one. Shout out to AC. All right, guys, make sure you pay attention to the chat. AC is putting some information in there. So we're getting things geared up in preparation for the Battle of the Anglers that's taking place on Sunday. On Sunday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. All right, so what she says, Bass for Cash special. So this is the special that's going on for today. Today's Bass for Cash winner will win an extra guest for Sunday's Battle of the Anglers. So if you are a subscriber, instead of 1 guest, you will have 2 guesses per fish. And Money Team members will have 3 guesses per fish. All you have to do is guess the weight of the fish. All right, so they're ready to roll right now. So let me go ahead and get out here and get some things done. We'll go ahead and switch the camera around so you guys can see how we get out here and get things set up. Oh, you know, I forgot to turn my power on and everything. So we were just leaving today. Let me get my power turned on. I hope Frisco didn't see that, because I know Frisco has something to say. All right, so let's check a few things out real quick. the Starlink tuned up, get that set up. There we go. Just make sure the blue light is on. Frisco said, is your plug in? Yes, sir. We got our plug in. Oh, I stayed ready, Frisco. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Man, it's already pollen out here, guys. Frisco said, okay, Mr. Stay Ready. Andrew says, just take your time. Don't be in a rush. That's right, that's right. We're out here for a good time, not a long time. Remember, we're going to be live tonight, guys. We're going to be live tonight at 7:30 p.m. So you guys will get to meet the anglers that are going to be competing on this this Sunday's tournament. We'll be on Lake Sinclair. So from what Brian is saying, it might be a tough day out there on the lake for us. But then again, if keep trying Wi-Fi. All right, let's do something real quick. Yeah, I want to keep picking Brian's mind right now, because if you were throwing that glide bait for the majority of the day, then I can see why you may have well, you said you were catching small ones too, but we'll see what you got to say. Hey, how you doing? All right. Shout out to Texas Noop. We got Texas Noop in the chat. All right. Is mine. All right, guys. It's almost time. We almost ready. Ella says, pulling that boat. Yes, sir. Texas Noob says, money, you wheeling it like it's a Cadillac. You know, I got that drop top caddy. I'm rolling in the drop top. Brian says, no. Let me see. I don't throw it that long. It was a smaller glide bait. Let me see. Caught 2 on it. Then went back. Oh, man, guys. And 4 between Ned and Wacky Red. Okay. Frisco said, you parked crooked. We parked good. All right, let's do a quick video so I can have some content for you guys. All right, what song do you guys want me to play on this? We're just gonna do a silent one with no talking. It'll just be a silent video. All right, put a song in the chat. What song should I play with this video? Let's see how we're gonna do it. We're gonna roll like this. All right, what song do you guys want with that video? We got Boomer Sooner. He said Wine Roller. All right, let's check out Wine Roller and see what that is. Oh, you know what? I can't add the sound on it yet. Hold on a second, guys. Audio, damn. Wine Roller. Hold on. Let me see what Wine Roller is. I got to mute out because I don't think I can play music while I'm on here. Just bear with me real quick, guys. All right, we're unmuted. Let's go ahead and get that. So we got Wine Roller on there. So when you guys go to listen to it, shout out to Boomer Sooner. He was the first one that I saw. He said he wanted to hear Wine Roller. We got Wine Roller coming up for you guys. Let's see. Let's put a title on it. Let's roll. Let's roll out. Bam, bam. Let's add a little bendation on it. All right, there we go. So we got another little quick video out just like that. All right. Now let's take a look around and see what we have, guys. All right, so like I said, we're gonna be out here for a good time, not a long time. So put 2 hours on the shot clock. I guess 1 hour and 55 minutes. Put 1 hour and 55 minutes on the shot clock. Texas Snoop says, not sure about the cell coverage. So how are we looking, guys? Let me just check something real quick. Frisco said, are you co-angling? What does that mean? What is co-angling? Frisco said, never heard of that one. Texas Snoop says, I will be on a new lake Sunday, Lake Limestone. All right, Lake Limestone. All right, guys. What I say, 1 hour and 55 minutes on the shot clock. And so just so I can see what you guys are seeing. And remember, always give me feedback on the reception and everything. All right, and the quality of video, all that good stuff. So we're gonna go to, let's get out of here. Let's do a quick search for MoneyBass Fishing. And we're gonna find myself live. There we go. Quick search for MoneyBass Fishing. All right, turn the volume down. All right, so let's roll out, guys. Let's see what we can make happen. So is everybody clear on what you win today? So it will be a prize that will last all day Sunday. You get one additional guest all day Sunday. Because Sunday we're going to be catching some fish, guys. It'll be good. So you have a good chance of winning on Sunday. All right, let's go ahead and roll out. Well, I guess before we roll out, I need to trim my motor down first, right? Man, oh, shoot. You know what? I'm glad we didn't roll out. Look at here, look at here. I didn't even tie my rods down. Now, these are some things that I have lined up for Sunday, guys. Does anybody know what that is right there? Bam. Oh, yeah, I catch some big ones with that. I'm just gonna cast these a few times today. That's not what we're gonna be fishing with, but I just wanna make sure that the brakes and everything are set up right, so when we get there on Sunday, I'll be able to get out there and just get straight to it. And Frisco, how you love that? You gotta love it. Look at the lineup. Do you notice something about that lineup over here for this lake that's different about the lineup? This is what we're gonna be fishing with today. The lineup for this lake, Lake Lanier, is right here. Does anybody see the difference? Does anybody see the difference? Like, what is the main thing that you notice about? This is what I'm fishing Lake Sinclair with, and this is what I'm fishing Lake Lanier with. Chef Boy said, no dangling. All right, let's go ahead and, yeah, I'm just gonna cast these just a few times just to make sure my brakes and everything are set up right. And I think one of these reels has an issue with the braking system, because regardless of how I set it, it still has like a backlashing issue. Texas Noob says spot versus large. Frisco said, get to the first spot before the clock starts. All right, let's roll. All right, so the first spot I wanted to go to, somebody was sitting there, and obviously I don't want to cut anybody off, so I'm just gonna go in this cut, start on a few docks, and then we're gonna take it from there. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat. Oh my God, if you see something, I need you to say something. If you see it, I need you to say it. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, guys. Shout out to Boomer Sooner, AKA Clint. Oh my God, you have messed up now. You have made Mask off a member of the money team. Shout out to, what is that, Goblin? We got, who else we have? We have Josh, Tony Cush, are now members of the money team. We got Hound Dog in the chat. All right, who else do we have in here? Shout out to Boomer Soon. Everybody put CP in the chat. Frisco says, back to one graph on the console. There's the other graph right down there, Frisco. That's right. I don't really use them that much. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. So today, what we have on the agenda, I have 2 shaky head rods. I have my wacky rig back on the deck, but we got a minnow bait just in case. We got 2 shaky heads. So we're just gonna get straight to it. We're gonna just go ahead and do some shaky head fishing today, guys. We're gonna see if that'll get the job, see if that'll get her done. Let's get the screens on. So before I start testing out these setups over here, I do wanna, maybe I should do that first, because once I start fishing, I probably won't wanna stop to actually test out the setups that I'm supposed to be out here testing out, right? All right, Fish for Dollar says, what's up, money? The Clarksville tourney was a blast. No checks, but seeing the real family was great. All right, drove through snow. Oh my goodness, okay. All right, good deal, good time on the lake. Yep, it's time, the sun is out nowadays, guys, so you know what, I actually need to check the weather for Battle of the Anglers, because if it's gonna be a hot one, that might change some things as far as some of the setups that we need to have out there. Let's just fish this right past that laydown. All right, get everything set up. Bam, that's good. All right, there we go, that's good. All right, we're rolling. All right, Frisco says, running kind of far, gas is high. Gas is high. Man, did I already get hung up on that laydown? Must have pine cones on it. I don't like messing around laydowns with pine cones on it. Shout out to CP, guys. CP came right on in and hit you guys with 5 gifted memberships right off the bat. So that means some people are gonna have some extra guesses. Shout out to Mascot. He said, y'all done messed up now. Mascot was like, I am now a member of the money team. Frisco says, who would have thought? We got Truman in the chase, says, just joined in. Did you catch anything yet? No, sir. You just witnessed the first cast of the day. And with that first cast, I got hung up on this little laydown right here. Had some pine cones on it, so more than likely I'm kind of wedged between the pine cones. We're gonna go over here and get it. Ella says, which Clarksville tournament are y'all talking about? Spotsman says, wacky rig has worked shallow. Oh yeah, that wacky rig will do its thing. Come on, come out of there. It's still moving, so it's not hung up yet. It's just, let's see. Come on out of there. Come on up out of there. Man, this was a little deeper than what I thought. I can see it down there. Not, there we go. So we're loose. I can see it down there knocking a bunch of pollen and stuff loose. All right, and as always, make sure you guys read the links and the information in the description. Anytime I'm able to get discounted products or anything like that for you guys, I'll always put those links in the description, all right? Let's get that right over there in that corner. Let's see what we got. Okay, some fish over there. Let's see if they want to come out and play. Spot Snatcher says, my bracket at 9. Oh, and we do. He doesn't feel like a biggin, but look at that. Oh, he might be a bass for cash fish, guys. I think it is. I think we got one because you see that? He has a little bit of bendation to him. Let's see if he got some baby bendation. Come on over here. We're going to flip him. We're going to hit him in the lip. Come on over here. Bam. And we got him with the flip. Just like that, guys. How long have we been out here? We haven't been out here long, but we got him. Bam, just like that. But he ain't a biggin. I don't even, let's see. I think he might make 14 inches. Remember, bass for cash, he has to be 14 inches, guys. 14 inches is all we need. Oh my goodness. Come back. That fish almost made it. It almost made it out of the boat, guys. It almost made it. Okay, yeah, we're good 14 and a half on that one. All right, you guys see that? We're a good 14 and a half. The likes are looking ugly, though. If you're not treating me right, you know what? I shouldn't even caught this fish yet. The likes aren't even looking right. The likes are looking a little ugly. All right, let's see. Go ahead and put this one on this first cold tag. All right, there we go. One in the boat already. So if you're just tuning in, you're tuning in just in time. We're just getting started. We've been fishing for, let me see, red, white, blue. All right, I need to see some crowd participation in the chat. I don't see you guys seeing anything yet. So let me take a look. Maybe I'm behind in the chat. All right, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can still hear me. Let me just turn the volume up just a little bit. Oh yeah, we're still good. I guess you guys just aren't talking yet. All right, we put that one right where it needed to be, when it needed to be there. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some more likes before we weigh that fish. Now, did you guys see, uh-oh, that wasn't good. Did you guys see the rules of engagement for today? We're gonna put another one right back over there. Uh-oh, I think we're gonna get another, guys. I think we might be getting another. But you know, that one, I couldn't even tell he was on there. He had just kind of picked it up and just started swimming away with it. Texas Noob says, Money, I might have to hit you up. I'm having a problem downloading the FishXLive app. Uh-oh. What's the problem? We can go ahead and solve it right now. Just go to FishXLive.com. Just type that straight into the browser window. And then it should download automatically. He said it doesn't download. Do you have an Android or an iPhone? Frisco says, Money, congrats. Saw you came in first loser this Wednesday. You still had to make it sound bad. You tricked me, Frisco. I was like, oh, that is so nice. And then I saw the rest of the message. Just terrible, Frisco. Just terrible. All right, let me see. Which browser are you using? Which browser are you using? So you said you tried Chrome and Firefox. I'm thinking it may already be on your phone. So try doing a search on your apps and just type in FishXLive. Do a search for FishXLive. Oh, we got him, guys. Oh, we got him. We got another one. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna jump. This is a good one, guys. Do you see that right there? Oh my God. Did you see the wake that he created? Oh my goodness, it's a good one. He got a stomach on him. Do you see how fat he is? It's a big old fatty. Oh my God, I can't flip this one, guys. The bendation is sensational. Do you see that right there? Whoo, that's what we call a Lake Lanier Magnum spotted bass. Oh, he's a fighter too. He's a fighter, just like Tyson. Come on back over here. Come on back over here, bud. Let's go ahead and introduce you to this net. Oh, bam. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the size of this thing. This thing ate a bowling ball. Let's ease on back over here. Oh my goodness, guys. Do you see what I see? Look at the stomach on it. Bendation leads to girthification. I mean, that's what I've heard somebody say before. Has anybody else ever heard that? The girth was great, guys. Did you see the hook set? We got King Kong in the chat. We need to put some water in here on him. Oh my goodness, look at the stomach on that beast. It's a beast of a fish. Look at it. All right, let's go ahead and lock this live well up. Shout out to Ellis. He says, which lake you on today? Hey man, I'm out here on Lake Lanier. We're out here making it happen. How long have we been out here, guys? We've been fishing for what? About 10 minutes? About 10 minutes, and we out here making it happen. Spot Snatcher says, save me. Save me. He said, say something for me. He said, what you doing out there, MoneyBass? Uh-oh. Is Whipstick in the chat? You remember Whipstick? Last time he said, shut her down. He said, shut it down, MoneyBass. You out there going nuts on these fish. Shut her down, MoneyBass. We're going to let that rest over there for just a second. So, yes, I was casting back that way, the other way. But I'm going to turn around for a minute. And let's just see. Andrew says, let's catch 6 bass today. All right, so we're going for 6. All right, we're going to go for 6, guys. We're going to do a 6er. To Ellis, he says, told you to go back and catch the female. Now it's time to go to the next spot. Shout out to Frisco. He says, hey, how much money? Uh-oh, he said, how much money does Whip has today? Uh-oh, AC, are you in the chat? Go ahead and update the people on what we're guessing for today. We're getting everybody ready for the Battle of the Anglers that takes place. Man, I thought I heard something coming up on top water, guys. We're getting ready for a Battle of the Anglers. Make sure you guys are going to tune in on this Sunday, 8 a.m. We're going to be live on Lake Sinclair. It's going to be about 6, 7, 8 anglers, something like that. We'll see. We're going to be live making some things happen. Ellis said, move on. Don't catch another one, MoneyBass. Don't do it, buddy. With Ellis. I got to hit a 3-fer. A 3-fer back to back. All right, so check this out, everybody. I want to make sure you guys are on. Today, you can win Bass for Cash. All you have to do is, 1, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything to participate. But the Bass for Cash special today is, the Bass for Cash winner will win an extra guest for Sunday, Battle of the Anglers. That'll last for all day. So if you are a subscriber, instead of 1 guest, you will get 2. If you are a member of the money team, instead of 2 guesses, you get 3. So you have a good chance to win on Sunday. Now, Sunday, we're going to be catching some fish, guys, because they biting. Shout out to Ken. We got Ken Dog in the chat. He says, yo, here checking out the channel and support. All right, really appreciate that. He says subscribed as well. Good deal, Ken. Well, that means you need to show up on Sunday, too, because we're doing a thing we call Battle of the Anglers, where all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and guess the weight of the fish as we bring them to the boat. Come up with some cash for your pocket. Just that quick and easy. All right, Ellis said, keep on moving. Let me see, Ellis. All right, drop a 1 in the chat for me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. I think I may have figured out what the issue was. I think the issue was on my end. Spot snatcher, say it ain't snow. So he said bendation leads to bufferation. Tex Noob said Tesla was the issue. Yes, sir. I think I had disconnected it. I think I accidentally had it disconnected was the issue. So we should be fine now. All right, so is everybody clear on the rules of engagement for today? Is everybody clear on the rules of engagement? Let's make one more cast over there, and then we're just gonna keep on easing on around. All right, there we go. Got a nice cast over there right where I need to be. All right, guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay. Appreciate that, Chef Boy. Chef Boy said 14. Shout out to Frisco. Chef Port says got a charge to start up. Oh no, I just had it disconnected. That was the issue. All right, is AC in the chat? Because what we may do today is we may go ahead and weigh these fish as we bring them in. All right, let's go ahead and get another cast over there. We got AC in the chat. Is the DQ Queen in the chat? Tex Noob said it works off of wind power. It works off the power of your mouthpiece. So keep talking. I see you, Chef Boy. Shout out to Customs. Says you got a sweet boat, man. We got a Ranger FS22 Pro. Decked out in Humminbird. I got a few birds on here. I got a few hummingbirds on here. Got one right there. Got one down there that they make fun of me for because I take it, I disconnect it, and I don't always leave it up here. We got some birds back there. All right, let's go ahead and get to stepping. I guess get to trolling. Let's go ahead and troll on around this corner. See what we can see. Shout out to BG Custom says, nice. I just hit the sub button. What kind of rods do you use? Can you see that right there? Can you see that right there? And guess what, BG? You can go to, if you like these rods, you can go to ducketfishing.com and use the discount code MoneyBass, MoneyBass. Use the discount code MoneyBass and get 15% off of your total purchase. Oh, come on, Rock. Give me my bait back. So yeah, so these are Ducket rods that you see me using. And I was able to get something set up so you guys can get 15% off. So whenever I get these deals set up for you guys, I need you to make sure you take advantage of it, because you don't know how long the deals are gonna last. But right now, if you go to ducketfishing.com, the link is in the description. BG says, I run Mag's custom rods. Okay, good deal, good deal. Shout out to Chef Boy. Let me see. He says, I'ma just go on record and say that first fish is 0.99. Oh, you already lost your money. You lost already. I can tell you that. I can tell you that you already lost. Shout out to Jody. What's going on, Jody? Good to see you back in the chat. Spot Snatcher says, I'm a Fenwick guy. They also have some good entry-level rods, guys. I know a lot of people that are just getting into fishing high school, doing a lot of high school tournament fishing. They have a Cloak, C-L-O-A-K, Cloak fishing rod. Those are very, very budget-friendly rods, but they're still under this same brand. So if you're looking for that, you guys can go and check that out also. But again, just go to ducketfishing.com. The link is in the description. And there's some other links in there too, guys. So if there's other products that you're looking for, always check the links in the description, because you never know what you might find. Okay, I'm into some snot grass right now. I can feel it. There we go. We got it up out of there. But yeah, it's fun, guys. It's a good day out here. You see this? It is a nice, pretty day out here today. Shepard says, I'm a stick and floss guy myself. Spot Snatcher says, let me see, water a lot clearer down there than up here. Oh yeah, we're down here with the clear skies and clear waters. Now we just need some more clear fish. All right, AC, so we have 2 fish in the boat. We had about 50-something people in here before I accidentally knocked my connection loose. So let's see if we can get up to 40 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like, L-I-K-E, in the chat. Type the word like in the chat. Once we get up to 40 likes, AC, does that sound good to you? Once we get to 40 likes, then we're gonna go ahead and weigh the first fish. Shout out to Tim Burdette in the chat. He said, I hit that like button. He said, I like that hog that you caught. Tim, did you see that fish I caught? Let me show it to you. Let me show you the fish I caught, guys. For anybody who's just tuning in. Shout out to Ellis. Ellis said he hit the like button. Texas Snoop. We got Boomer Sooner. Shout out to Boomer Sooner, the current sponsor of today's live stream. Gifted you guys 5 memberships. We got 5 people that are gonna get double the pleasure and double the fun on this thing we call Bass for Cash. Let's see who else we have in here. Frisco. We got Frisco. Larry Whitmore. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Pat Anderson, what's going on? Ella said, boom. Burdette said, how much did that trout weigh? We didn't weigh it yet, Tim. So you still have a chance. You still have a chance to get the guess on here, but I'll show it to you guys. And you know what I'm gonna do? Let me show you a side-by-side comparison, just so you understand what your eyeballs are seeing. Shout out to Futile, said, I'm gonna hit you with that like button. All right, Spot Snatcher says, I need 5 of those fish, son. All right, Jody says, AC ain't tripping. She knows she about to DQ 3 to 4 people. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, she was hitting you guys. She was backhand, front hand, and backhanding you guys with DQs the other day. All right, we have enough water in here now, so let's go ahead and turn that off. All right, so now let's take a look. I'm going to show you guys a side-by-side comparison. Now, both of these fish are keeper fish, obviously, because they're in the live well. But I just have a feeling that one of these is going to make the other one look puny. Do you guys see the mouthpieces on them? Look at the mouthpiece. And look at the girthification on it. Do you see the size difference? Let me just show it to you. Do you see the size difference? Look at the girthification. The bendation is amazing. Oh, my God. Look at her. She is a big old fatty. She has some weight on her, too. But we'll see. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and guess the weight of that fish, either one of those fish, and you will be the winner of today's Bass for Cash. Jody said, wow. What's going on, Jody? All right, let's get back out here and see if we can pop another one. See if we can pop another one. All right, AC said, that's fine. All right, guys, we're looking for 40. We're looking for the big 4-0. So y'all need you guys to get active in the chat and let people know what they have to do to hit the like button. All you have to do is tap your screen, tap, tap, double tap your screen, and you should see some fireworks or something like that come on your screen. Larry Whitmore says, where are you fishing? I'm out here on Lake Lanier. Tim Burdette says, I saw that little football. Shout out to Ricky Bobby back in the chat. Futile said, whoa, bro, that's a football. Yeah, it looked like it swallowed one, doesn't it? We got Paulo Hewitt in the chat. What's going on, Clint? We got Clint Mowry in the chat. Clint said, let me get a piece of this action. Let me go ahead and hit that sub button. Appreciate that, Clint. All right, Ellis says, small females are on the beds now. All the big bass heading deep. They already done their thing. Oh, my goodness. Say it ain't so. Jody said, did I really see some girthification? Oh, yeah, you sure did. That's what that was. The girthification was amazing. We're just going to do a little point hopping. We're going to do some point hopping today. All right, I see we need 3 more likes. We need 3 more likes, and then we're going to weigh that first fish, guys. That's all. That's all we need. Just a little crowd participation. Jody said, did I really see some girthification? Frisco says, they try garden before they leave. Okay. Spot Snatch says, they don't spawn down south till late April. They just starting. What's going on? We got John Picard in the chat. Captain Picard is in the chat. Uh-oh, guys. Oh, my goodness. We got him. Is he going to jump? Oh, my goodness. He hit it hard. He hit it hard. He is a fighter, too. Do you see the bendation on that right there? This fish is mad. It is mad. It's upset. Look at him down there. Can you see him in this clear water? Bam, right in that mouthpiece. We're not going to flip this one either, guys. Oh, my God. Look at him. Look at him. Get back over here. Let me get the net for him. Come on up here and say hello to the peoples. Say hello to the people. All right, let's grab the net on him, guys. Let's grab the net. Oh, no. All right, come on. Come on, bud. Bam. Slid right on in after I hit him in the chin. Oh my God, God, look at the mouth on this. This is a spot. This isn't a largemouth. This is a spot. Do you see what I see? Oh my God. The bendation was sensational. And as we always say, bendation leads to girthification. Do you know what girthification is? I need somebody to look up bendation. Somebody Google the word bendation. And somebody else Google the word girthification. And ask it. Ask Google. Ask ChatGPT. Does bendation lead to girthification? Because I think it does. We got another big one, guys. Let me show you something, though. So you saw how big that first one was, right? Let's go ahead and hold them side by side so you can see. We got a double big and we got double bigs. But look at the stomach on that one. Oh, my God. We got biggity big. Look at that. Shout out to Whipstick. Whipstick, did you see the bendification? Did you see the girthification and the bendation? We got Whipstick in the chat. All right, let's see who else we have on here. Boomer Sooner said we got 40 likes. Smart Stuff says they don't spawn till April. Okay, let's see who else we got. Ellis says April, you will be late. Uh-oh, it's a battle of the spawn. Ellis, what lake do you fish? Spot Snatcher, I know you fish Lake Lanier. I think Ellis is out here on Lake Lanier too. We might need to have a showdown, see who's right. Larry said, I'm going to take a wild guess. That fish, the female, whoa, 5 pounds, 4 ounces. Woo-wee. That stomach is huge. Shout out to Jody. Jody said, yeah, buddy. Spot Snatcher says, 25 years on that lake. I won't be late. Oh, my goodness. We got a battle of the knowledge. We got a battle of the brains going on. Who has the biggest brain power on this lake? Shout out to Andrew. Jody says, make a YouTube short out of this. Out of which one? Which one, Jody? We got Kevin Two Fishes in the chat. Said, what's up, MoneyBass? Tom Mix says, hey, MoneyBass. Uh-oh, did we get another tappy tap? Oh, we didn't. I thought we had us a tappy tap, guys. Tom Mix says, hey, Money. I got here to see the hook set right in the mouthpiece. All right, good deal. Shout out to Kevin Two Fishes back in the chat. We got Whipstick. If you see something, you got to say something. Spot Snatcher says, I see it. Kevin Two Fishes says, I see it too. We got Gilbert. Gilbert says, I'm here. He says, salute to the chat. Jody says, let me see, the bendation is revolutionary. Bendation is the, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on. Let me get my cast out here and see what Jody has in the chat. I think Jody may have went and Googled something. Is that what you did, Jody? Did Jody go ahead and Google it? All right, let's read it out, guys, for anybody that does not know. Let's take a look. Jody says, bendation is the revolutionary scale that quantifies the parabolic curve of anything that bends and is the fishing industry standard in rating the quality of fishing rods. Oh, my God. How did you know that, Jody? We got Boomer Sooner says, good day for fishing. Whipstick says, I saw, but they still don't want this money. Oh, my God. Spot Snatcher says, bendification is a new word. Oh, goodness. Shout out to Ellis. All right, we got Gilbert Flores in the chat. He says, Lake Paris. Oh, yeah, I think he saw the hook set. Let me see. Spot Snatcher says, Clark's Hill about 2 weeks ahead of us. Shout out to Gilbert Flores. He says, I'll go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate that. We're growing, guys. We're on our way to 20,000. 20,000. 20 racks out here in these YouTube streets. Miss Lonesome Dove, what's going on? Good to have you in the chat. All right, Jody. Jody says, copy and paste from your page. Okay, I got you. Spot Snatcher says, none of those fish have bloody tails. Uh-oh, Spot Snatcher is on the... Spot Snatcher's like, hey, I got something to say. Gilbert Flores says, a new fisherman need tips and tricks. All right, Gilbert. Let us know what lake you're fishing, what kind of fish you're going after, all that good stuff. Oh, and Gilbert, guess what else I got for you? Anytime I'm able to get discounted products for you guys, I always put those links in the description. So you always want to make sure you read the links in the description, guys. And right now, these rods that you see me fishing with, you see that right there? You see that right there? That right there is what we call maximum bendation. All right? Now, if you like these rods or you're interested in trying them out, or you're in the market for some new rods, just go to ducketfishing.com. That's ducketfishing.com and use the discount code MoneyBass. Use the discount code MoneyBass to get 15% off of your entire purchase, all right? All right, let's see. What else are you guys talking about in the chat? Gilbert says, okay, I will. He said bendation. Oh, yeah, go check out the bendation. All right, AC, are you ready? We have 46. We got 3 fish in the live well. 3 fish in the live well. And remember, and AC, if you could, go ahead and drop the rules of engagement for today. Today, what you guys are playing for is a better chance to win, because what you're playing for, extra guess, 1 extra guess, and that will be for the Battle of the Anglers that's taking place on Sunday. So remember, all you have to do is subscribe and you get 1 guess. But if you are able to guess the weight of one of the fish today on Sunday, the entire tournament Sunday, you will have 1 extra guess. So that is what today's Bass for Cash is about. So I'm just waiting for AC to drop that in the chat again. So if you could just drop that information in the chat that you dropped in there a second ago. And then when you say you're ready, I'm going to hold up and show everybody the first fish. And what I will do, since these fish may or may not be spawning or whatever, they got little friends and stuff already over in this area, I'll weigh these fish and release these fish over here before we leave, before we go to another spot. So I'll release the fish in the same area where I just caught them from. All right, okay, let's see. Frisco says 1 extra guess and money. So you get an extra guess. Well, today, if you are able to guess the weight of any of the fish today, on Sunday, you will have 1 extra guess all day Sunday. And so Sunday is the Battle of the Anglers. So we're going to be catching some fish on Sunday. So somebody should definitely win on Sunday. All right. All right. So here we go. Everybody pay attention. Bass for Cash special. Today's Bass for Cash winner will win an extra guess for Sunday's Battle of the Anglers. So an example is, if you're a subscriber, right now you get 1 guess. But if you are able to guess the weight of one of these fish from today, you will get 2 guesses. All right. If you are a member of the money team, you already get 2 guesses. So on Sunday, you will have 3 guesses per fish. All right. And this is for Sunday only. So that's the deal. That is the deal, guys. All right. AC says she is ready. All right. Frisco says, if I win today, I can't risk hoping I will win Sunday. Well, if you win today, then you won. You won an extra guess all day Sunday. Now, we're going to be catching some fish on Sunday. So hopefully, let's see, is Frisco? Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Does Frisco have a badge? Frisco doesn't have a badge, does he? I was going to say, does Frisco a member of the money team? Is he living right? All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the small one, guys. And while you guys are doing that, I am going to enter the fish in FishXLive. So if you guys want to do it like this, you need to go to FishXLive.com and download the app. It's free. You can watch the live tournaments, keep up with the live leaderboards. Oh, my God, look at the body on that thing. I opened the live well up, and it's just sitting there looking at me like, hey, MoneyBass, my name is Bertha. I'm like, good Lord, Bertha, your voice always that deep? Yeah, it is, MoneyBass. My name is Big Bertha. All right, so we're starting out with the small one, guys. All right, here we go. This fish is a nice and easy 14.5 inches. We're going to go to subscriber only mode. Bam. Are we in subscriber only mode? Let me get it right. Subscribers. Can somebody confirm? Let me try it one more time. Subscriber mode. Subscribers. Live chat. All right, so we're still not in subscriber mode. Okay, hold on a second. Let me. Oh, man, it tried to splash me at the last minute. All right, live chat is on. Live chat, subscribers. Okay, on my end, it's showing we're in subscriber only mode. Let me keep trying it. Subscribers, subscribers. All right, you guys still aren't showing. Gilbert said, just go for it. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. So, yeah, I'm showing we're in subscriber only mode, guys. All right, AC, we'll go ahead and roll with it because I'm pretty sure we're in subscriber only mode. I'm not sure. They did some updates on YouTube, so there could be some things that have changed. All right, so AC, if you're ready, let me get mini me back up here. All right, there's mini me, guys. We're sitting on 14.5 inches. As soon as you see scales open, you guys have 2 minutes. You guys see it? We're sitting at 14.5 inches on this one. All right, scales are now officially open. You guys have 2 minutes on the shot clock to see if you can guess the weight of that fish. And while you guys are doing that, I am going to enter this fish into FishXLive. I thought I was going to enter this fish into FishXLive, but my battery is dead. So now we got to charge this bad boy up. All right, remember, you guys have 2 minutes on the shot clock. You have 2 minutes on the shot clock, guys. Shout out to Boomer Sooner. Boomer Sooner said, oh, yeah. Test out my setups that I'm going to be throwing on. All right, that one right there moves pretty good. That was pretty good. Hey, what happened to Dottie? Has anybody seen Dottie? Dottie said, I got my money. She said, I'm out. Dottie said, I'm taking my money and running. All right, so this is the one that has the bad braking system on it, guys. So you saw how that first cast, everything was good. Oh, my God, Gilbert. Gilbert got hit with the DQ. Welcome to the channel, Gilbert. There's a lot of people in here who got DQ'd because they put the wrong format whenever they were putting their guesses in. It must be 2 decimal places and you only get 1 guess. So take a look at that, guys. I got me a little baby bird's nest. But it's not the bad kind. It's not the bad kind. That's why I was able to just come right out like that. We got Camo Cam in the chat. All right, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel. Make sure you are a subscriber. We're going to have AC verify you. You got to be certified and verified. All right, the scales are closed. The scales are now closed, guys. So we're going to weigh that fish and see if we have a... Whipstick said, Gilbert, welcome to the DQ Club. Camo Cam says, what's my PB? My PB spotted bass is a 5-pound, 11-ouncer. It was a big one. It was a big old fatty. All right, so let's weigh this first fish. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. See what you guys thought. See if anybody thunk what you thought, and you thought right. All right, so here we go. We're gonna zero this out. We need the black coal tag that's in here hiding someplace. Probably trying to get ready to splash me. There it goes back there. All right. So this one is not that big at all, guys. But it's big enough for Bass for Cash. It could be worth an extra guess for somebody. Chef Boy said, I won. All right, we're zeroed out, guys. We're zeroed out. So we're gonna put this on here, pop the coal tag off, and see what we're looking like. And I forgot to tell you what I thought the fish weighed, but look at that. We're a nice 150 even. We're gonna put this in spot number 1. So that's what we had last week, guys. No, that was at Lake Eufaula. But let's go ahead and change that out. 150. All right, 150. Do we have an official winner, AC? Do we have an official winner? Now, this winner will get a chance to win multiple times on Sunday. So 150 was the weight of that fish. Oh, my God. You guys wasted a chance. You wasted a chance. Let's go ahead and get another cast out here. Yeah, see, man, I really like these loose reels. This is the only one that I've had that's done this to me, where it has an issue with the braking system. So I need to send it in to somebody and have them adjust these. I don't know if the bearings or something in here need to be fixed or what. But I really like these reels, so I want to keep using it. But that's exactly why I come out ahead of time. And it's not always about fishing when you're preparing for a tournament. Sometimes you're just out here checking out your gear, checking out the lures, making sure they perform the way that you want them to perform, all that kind of good stuff. Gilbert says, good little baby. Jody said, we don't want this money. Jody said, we don't want the money. And Jody said, I'm just going to admit it. I'll just go ahead and admit it. All right, so, man, I hate to do it. Let's see what this is on a medium cranking rod. All right, so I know these down here are good. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and, well, I know this, that's my swim jig. I was throwing that this weekend. If you guys watch me on Lake Eufaula, you guys saw me bust them right in the mouthpiece with this buzz bait. But let's just sling this out here because I changed the rod that it's on. I had it on a different rod before. But you guys see that long cast out there? Let's just go ahead and... All right, so this one is casting good. I only need one cast on that. So I'm going to cycle through these real quick and just test out each one of these baits real quick. And then we're going to get back to it, and we're going to weigh the next fish, all right? So we already weighed one. All right, there's my wacky down there. I don't need to test out my swim jig. Now this other one. Now I just put this one on a new rod, guys. What kind of rod is this? This is a Zeus rod. 7.3 medium heavy. 7.3 medium heavy. And for this, I'm going to be throwing a 3/4 ounce spinner bait. MoneyBass, why would you throw a 3/4 ounce? That thing is heavy. Oh, yeah, because I plan on catching a heavy fish. The action, I want it to have a certain action, too, whenever I'm bringing. Okay, it's bumping on the bottom. I thought that was a fish hitting it. Whipstick said, ha ha. He said, no winners. Y'all don't want this money. Just keep Dottie out of the chat. She tried to break the bank. Oh, my goodness. Chef Boy says, am I the only one skipping? My phone's been tripping. All right, guys, drop a 1 in the chat. How is the quality of the video? Is it buffering? Is it skipping? Is everything looking good? So I think what I'm doing, I think it's a brush pile over there, because that spinner bait keeps hitting something. Unless it's hitting a fish's mouthpiece. Let's throw it one more time and see. Getting a long cast out of that bait right there. We got Saray Roth in the chat. We got John. Gilbert said, looks good, boss. Shout out to Tom Mix. Whipstick said the quality is great. Isn't that what Tony the Tiger used to say? Anybody remember that? All right, so yeah, so this one is going pretty good. So yeah, it's coming through some grass. Let me just show you guys. So I have some grass on that stinger hook. So when it's kind of stuttering on me a little bit, it's because it's coming through the grass. Let's just make one more cast with it. And that's exactly what I want. I want to be able to make a long cast. I can't remember if this is 15-pound or 20-pound fluorocarbon that I have on here. But I'm going to be pulling this stuff through grass, guys, so I want that thicker line. So Ray Ross says bass fishing. That's right. Spot Snatcher says, you just kicked me to the curb so you could get your own basses. Say it ain't so, Spot Snatcher. That ain't what happened, is it? Chuck says, how clear is the water there? All right, Chuck, let's take a look. Let me zoom in. So look, you see these rocks over here on the bank? Now take a look. Can you see the rocks under the water? Now I'm only sitting in about 7 to 10 feet of water right now. Okay, now take a look. Can you see that spinner bait in the water? I'm just gonna slowly drop it and watch how long it takes before it disappears. See how you can still see that? Right now, that's probably about, I don't know, 10 or 15 feet down. And I can still see it. Can you guys still see that? You see that down there? That bait is about 10 or 15 feet deep right there. Lenore says, I never catch fish with lures, but worms is the best. Am I pronouncing that right, Saray? Saray says, yep. Lenore says, wish I had a fishing boat. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so we're gonna weigh the next fish now. AC, are you ready? And while they're doing that, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna test out the next rod. All right, so this one is a medium cranking rod, and I'm throwing a square bill on this one. So like I said, so Spot Snatcher says, DJ MoneyBass. Hit him with the scratching, right? All right, so now, guys, AC, are you ready? Let me just see if my phone is charged up any so I can add these catches into FishXLive. All right, we're booting up. All right, I don't see AC saying anything yet, guys. All right, AC said ready. Ah, now that was my fault that time. That was my fault on the cast. All right, AC is ready. And we should still be in subscriber only mode. I don't know how to verify that though. Let's go ahead and reel this back. Once we get this back, I'm just throwing this crankbait out here. Oh man, I would hit a rock. Come on, come out of there. I think I pulled it down into the rock, guys. Ah, all right, let's turn around and go over there so I can get this loose. And then actually, I'll go ahead and show you guys the fish so that we can go ahead and open the scales up. 2 is the big one. Fish number 2 is the big one. Oh my goodness, which one is the big one? It's not that one. Wow, look at that. It wasn't even the one that I thought it was. All right, AC, tell them when I see you say ready, then I will go ahead and put this one on the measuring board. And we can go ahead and open the scales. Now this one right here, that first one was 14.5 inches, guys. This fish right here is 18.5 inches. but the stomach on it is huge. Do you see the stomach on it? It has some what we call girthification on it. Scales are now officially open. Let's see if you guys can guess the weight of this fish. What did I say it was? Did I say it was 18 and a half? Let's see. Let's see, guys. Yeah, 18 and a half is that one right there. We got all state mold in the chat. Says I lived on Lanier for 7 years. All right. Remember, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything to participate, guys. If you subscribe to the channel and guess the weight of this fish right here, girthification on it, if you can guess the weight of that fish, bam, you're going to walk away with a little prize in preparation for Sunday's Battle of the Anglers. And remember, I need you guys to tune in tonight at 7:30. We're going to be live. We're going to be live tonight at 7:30. You guys are going to meet the anglers that will be participating in the Battle of the Anglers for, we got Bass Hunter in the chat. Everybody be quiet. Don't tell any more tips for Sinclair. Bass Hunter's in the chat. Don't give Bass Hunter any tips. Nobody give any more tips. We've already given away all the tips. Oh my God. Allstate Mold got hit with the DQ. The DQ Queen, guys, that eagle eye. That's why they call her the DQ Queen. She is ready to hit somebody with the DQ at any minute. But welcome to the Disqualification Club, Allstate. Some of the finest people in the chat are members of the DQ Club. But guess what? You'll be able to guess again on the next fish. We got another fish coming up. Just make sure you do the correct format. So you get one guess per fish. And make sure that the format is 2 decimal places. If you follow those 2 things, chances are you will be okay. Allstate Mo said, what's a DQ? A DQ is a disqualification. That means that your guess does not count. Wow, the scales are closed. That was fast that time. Was that right? Did I go in the Twilight Zone and come back? It didn't seem like a lot of people were guessing on that fish right there. All right. All right, guys. I guess you guys mustn't. Allstate Mode. Let me do one more cash real quick. All right. So, yeah, that first one was my fault. I kind of overcast it. I slung it a little too hard and wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. But, yeah, so this one is good. Spot Snatcher says shot clock. Quick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Shot clock is kind of going by, ain't it? All right, here we go, guys. We're about to weigh that fish. Now, this is the big one. This is going to be the big one of the day. All right, so this rod right here is ready. This rod right here is tournament ready. So we can go ahead and put this one down here. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get her weighed. Let's get her weighed up. All right, we're zeroed out, guys. All right, so we're going for big girl with a big old stomach on her. All right. Now I think this fish, man, it's gonna be a 3-something. I know it's not a 5, but I'm gonna say a 3 point. Man, that stomach really makes it hard. But I'll say a 3.57. Let's just go with a 3.57. All right, here we go. 3.57 is what I think. I said what I said. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh, your partner was close. 3.40. We're going to lock that one in on spot number 2. 3.40. Bam. All right, there we go. 3.40. All right, we'll let that rest for just a minute. Like I said, we're going to let these fish go, and then we're going to keep on moving, guys. 3.4. No official winner. Come on, guys. Is Whipstick in the chat? Because I know he has something to tell y'all. If Whipstick is in the chat, there's definitely something that he is about to say. He said, yo, Dre, I got something to say. Talk to him, Whipstick. Ricky Bobby said, close but no cigar. Gilbert says, I'm back. What you gonna do about that, Gilbert? Gonna barbecue or mildew? Whipstick said, yes. They really don't want this money. Oh my goodness. I thought that I was helping you guys out by coming up with this game plan. Allstate Mo says shake and bake. We gonna shake and bake. Oh, come on up out of there. Did I get stuck on some more pine cones? Let's see. Shout out to Mask Off. Mask Off. Did Mask Off put a guess in the chat? Or did he miss it? Frisco says, you said it's not about money today. Oh yeah, but you're prepping yourself for some money for more chances to win on Sunday. Now Sunday is when you really want to be able to get those multiple guesses in there, because we're going to be catching some fish on Sunday. Shout out to Mask Off. He says, I gave y'all enough chances. Let me quit playing. Mask Off says, I need some money. He said, I need some funds for something. I don't know what that might be, but I think Mask Off may need some funds for something. Shout out to Ricky Bobby says, I'm still stuck with snow and ice. Got 41 inches of snow today. Oh my goodness. Gilbert says, shake and bake, baby. Allstate Mo says, what part of Lanier are you on? We're on the south side. South side. South. All right, let's see. Texas Noob says, no cash today, Frisco. That's right. You don't want the cash today. You want the cash on Sunday when all the fish are being caught. That's what you want. Allstate Mo says, help me, Tom Cruise. I'm on fire. Put out the fire. Whipstick said, AC, DQ Mask Off immediately. Texas Noob said, Ricky Bobby, are you in Russia? He said, are you speaking Russian? Frisco says, I'll take free cash any day. Frisco, have you ever won? Have you ever won before, Frisco? Inquiring minds want to know. Have you ever won before? Let's cast this way out there past that grass patch. All right, so we got one more fish we're going to weigh, and then we're going to take off and go to another location. Goodness gracious, guys. I can't believe nobody's wanting any of this money. What's going on with that? I thought I really came up with a good game plan for you guys today that was going to help you out for Sunday. Texas Noob says, I'm on the water Sunday, so I won't be able to guess. Oh, my goodness. Allstate Mo says, I'm in South Carolina, South Kakalaki. Said, I'm down out here in South Kakalaki. Ricky Bobby says, my first tournament isn't even until May 10th. All right, good deal. Charlie Adams says, have you thrown a buzz bait? Yes, sir. I just thrown a buzz bait, but I was just testing it out. Mark Allen says, Ricky, I got a cabin in Drummond Island. All right. We got Bottom Line Outdoors tuning in. Says, are you shaking a minnow? No, sir. I'm shaking a shaky head. That head is shaking. Allstate Mo says, the DQ police got me. That's right. She has the eagle eye. All right. Jody says, what's the weight of the second one? What was the weight of that second fish, guys? Does anybody remember? All right, Ricky Bobby says, well, Frisco says, let me see, once sort of got beat out by the money team. Oh, my goodness. So did you win or not win? Or are you saying you almost won? Which one is it? Ricky Bobby says, Allen, nice. It's, let's see, it's great place in the summer, but winters suck and make me rethink living there. All right, so it was 3.40. That second fish was 3.40. All right, Outdoors Unleashed says, dude, I'm in a tournament tomorrow in Lanier. I just got done practicing today. How did you do? How many fish did you catch and what was your weight? We're about to make this cast right here. I shouldn't even made that cast. We need to go ahead and weigh that fish so we can get moving and get to the next spot. Let me go ahead and, if you're ready, and we're gonna go ahead and open the scales up for this third fish. And while they're doing that, I'm going to enter those fish into FishXLive. That's what we're going to do. That's the game plan. Let me just make sure I have some juice on my phone. All right, we're good to go. All right, AC, when I see you put ready in the chat, then I'll pull out this third fish. All right, let's see. Shout out to Lenore. Said, it's nice there. Gilbert says, what's up, G? Outdoors Unleashed says, we did really good. I didn't weigh them because I don't have batteries in my weigher. We caught 6. All right, so we already got 3 to the boat. What would you guys say how long it took us to catch these 3 fish? About 45 minutes, something like that? So we have a 1.50, a 3.40, and we're about to weigh the third one right now. Then we're going to take off, go to another spot, and pop another one right in that mouthpiece. All right, your partner MoneyBass out here getting some things set up for you guys in preparation for Battle of the Anglers that will take place on Sunday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So make sure you go to FishXLive.com. I'm going to show you guys. If you are somebody who likes fishing, tournament fishing, just tournaments in general, you like doing live fishing, you want to check out FishXLive.com. I'm going to show you the journal in just a second. As soon as I see AC get in the chat and say she's ready, then we're going to get it cracking. Outdoors on Lee says we did really good. Okay, you caught 6. So what would you guesstimate your weight to be with your best 5? Ricky Bobby says, only good things. My bass boat lives in the garage 6 months a year, so it stays new. Well, mine stays out here on the lake several times a week, so it stays beat up. We out here making things happen. All right, AC must have disappeared on us. So since AC disappeared, let me go ahead and start entering some information in here for FishXLive until she gets in here and lets us know that she's ready for the weight of this third fish. All right, so we're gonna do 3 back-to-back. All right, so we're gonna open up the app, FishXLive.com. Bam, there's what the icon looks like. It's gonna open up. And again, we're just waiting for AC to come in here and let us know she's ready. Let me see, what am I missing? All right, Outdoors on Lee says maybe 10 pounds, 10 or 12, 10 to 12 pounds. Okay, good deal. All right, let's see. Too many ready. AC, your DQ. Just kidding. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boomer Sooner said, money is tripping. Wait a minute. What did I do? What did I do? All right, let's hop back in here to FishXLive. All right, so that first fish, so we're going to go to FishXLive, and I'm going to go to my profile. There's your partner MoneyBass right there. And under here, we're going to go to my journal of catches. Now, remember, you can set your journal to where people can see it, or it can be private. And even if you set it to where it's available for the public to view like mine is, once you click on a fish, and so let's just click on that one right there. What was this one? This was a catch that was logged in here. And so it'll have catch details where you can enter in your information, but your private information. But nobody will be able to see that but you. All right, so let's go ahead and enter this first one in here. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna click log a catch right here. And this, we're on Lake Lanier. Let's see, Lake Lanier, species. We're hitting those spotted bass right in the mouthpiece. That first one was 1.50. The length of that fish was 14.5. We didn't do a picture of the fish. Now I want to track my location, and then I'm going to add notes in here. Shaky head. Shallow. On docks. And there were a few fish there. So, oh, okay. Oh my goodness, she put ready, ready, ready. Okay, AC, okay, I got you, I got you. All right, so picture of the lure, we didn't do that yet. Let's see what the water temp is. Ugh. Water temp, we're sitting at about 54 degrees. The weather today is, goodness, today is actually kind of an overcast day, but it's sunny, overcast, something like that. Water clarity, you guys saw that was clear. Wind, it's 0 to 5. All right, so we'll put the picture of the lure and the picture of the fish in there in just a second. All right, let's see what you guys said in the chat real quick before we pull that fish up. Spot Snatch said it's been taking 22 to 24 to win tournaments out there. Yes, you're right. Allstate says, you ever come to Hartwell? Yes, I do. Ricky Bobby says, Lenora, we eat a bass. Let me see, tournament gods won't let us cash a check. Never ate bass. Oh, my goodness. All right, Boomer Sooner says, money AC been ready. Oh, my, I missed it. Lenore says, catfish the best deep fried. AC said, ready about 50 times. All right, the DQ police is ready, guys. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Who is that just tuned in? Shout out to Georgia Dogs. We got your dogs in the chat just in time. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel. And we're about to weigh this big one. Look at the side piece on it. All right, let me see. Black rib. Oh, goodness, it tried to get me. It tried. Oh, shoot. Woo. It almost got me, guys. It almost got me. All right. The scales are about to open. We're going to put this one on the measuring stick real quick. Let's move this scale out of the way. All right, AC, there it goes. Now, that other one was 18. This one right here is a little over 18 and a half inches. Do you guys see that? It's almost 19 inches. All right, AC. AC says the scales are officially open. And you guys know that bendation leads to girthification as always. Oh my God, shout out to FishXLive. Let's get her done. All right, you have 2 minutes on the shot clock. You have 2 minutes on the shot clock to get your guesses in the chat before the scales are closed. Man, I hope somebody guesses the weight of this one. Goodness, I thought I was helping you out by giving you a chance to have multiple guesses for Sunday. All right, so what was I doing, guys? What was I doing? We were entering. Okay, so let's enter that second fish in here. The second one was what was that second fish weight? Let's see. Oh, 3.40 was the second fish. All right, so we're gonna log that one in here. Lake Lanier. That was a spotted bass also. The weight of that fish was 3.40 pounds. The length was 18 and a half, 18.5. I'll put the picture of the fish in there in just a second. We're gonna track the location of the catch so I can just come right back to this spot and catch these fish again. Water temp, what I said was, guys, about 65, well, 64. Let's see, weather is overcast. Water clarity is clear. And wind is 0 to 5. All right, are the scales still? Okay, scales are still open. Remember, you guys only have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and submit that right there. 340, and we're gonna take the pictures and put the pictures in there after we finish doing the things we're doing, and then we're gonna let these fish go. Lenore says, I never guess right. All right, here we go, guys. Jody says, to money, you got Siri DQ. How did I do that? Oh, no, Siri got hit on a roll today. Shout out to Chef Boy. All right, the scales. All right, let's go ahead and get this last one weighed so we can get to another spot because we have 30 minutes left on the shot clock, guys. Remember, we were in and out today fast. I think we have, what, about an hour and 45 minutes of fishing today, something like that. Maybe not even that long. All right, so now we're weighing fish number 3. Oh, put your head down. I saw that one about to jump. All right, here we go. Fish number 3. Now, this one, I cannot tell. I think it is bigger than that other one, even though that stomach on the other one was huge. All right, so this one, I think this one is going to be, that other one was 340. Ah, goodness, it's hard, guys. I'm going to go with 3. I'm going to go lower. I'm going to go 332 on this one. 332 is what I think. All right, we're zeroed out. Let's get her on here. I said 332, guys. Oh, my goodness, and it was bigger. 342. 342, and we're going to lock this one in on spot number 3. Bam, 342. Come on, guys, please tell me somebody won this one. Did somebody win? 342. 342, who got it? No official win. Now, listen, guys. This is a travesty of justice. Is Whipstick in the chat? I need Whipstick to talk to him. Whipstick is about to say, yo, Dre, I got something to say. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there he goes. Whipstick slid right on in. He said, they don't want this money. Whipstick is talking bad about y'all. He's trying to. SWAT loan operations is trying to hook you guys up. They say y'all don't want this money. Sponsor says go catch another one so we can guess again. Chef Boy says, nah, put it back on there. I see the 0.45. Oh yeah, it changes a little bit once I start moving it around, but it locked in at 3 point, what did I say? What, 3.42? Ah, Chef Boy said 3.41, but guess what, Chef Boy? That's still not right. We got Kevin the Fish Kid says, hey, MoneyBass, such good weather all across the country today. How's the fishing been, guys? It's been looking pretty good. All right, so now, what did I enter all 3 fish in here, guys? Oh, no, I got to enter the last one in here, right? And then we're going to take pictures, and I'm going to let these fish go right over here in the same area they were at. Shout out to Beards and Bass, sliding in way late with the 1.86. All right, so let's see. So this last one, again, we're on Lake Lanier today, guys. The species of fish is called a spotted bass. The weight of that fish was 3.42. The length was almost 19. It was, goodness, God, I guess we'll just call that one 19 because it was just below the 19, so I don't know what else to call that one. Picture of fish. We'll put the picture in there later. We're going to lock in the location. All right, details. Shaky head on, what did that one come on? That one came on rocks. Shaky head on rocks. All right. Picture of lure. We'll put that in there in a second. Water temp was 64. All right. Weather is good today, but we'll put overcast. Water clarity is clear. Man, I mean, it's overcast, but the sun is out too, so that's a tricky one. Wind, 0 to 5 miles an hour. All right, so that's all looking good. Now, remember, if you guys want to track your catches the same way that I'm doing so that you can come back season after season and just get out here and catch fish quick and head back home so you can make things happen, go to FishXLive.com. You can download the app for free. You can watch tournaments on here for free. You can host tournaments on here for free. You can do your registration, collect payments. All of that stuff is done on FishXLive. Now, this journal is just a bonus feature that is on FishXLive. Now I'm gonna ease back around here, around this corner so we can let the fish go. Oh my God, hold on just a second. Whipstick slid right on in and hit me in the chin with a $4.99, that's 4 F-O, with a $4.99 super, that's not a super chat, a super sticker. I guess he was feeling bad for y'all. He said they don't want this money, so let me just give it to MoneyBass. Oh my goodness. Randy says, you did not catch a 19-pound bass. Let me see. Oh, did I say 19 pounds or 19 inches? Well, if I said 19 pounds, okay, Siri says it was 18.75. Beers and Bass says, what time is the show tonight? Remember, tonight, guys, tune back in here. We will be live. You will see all of the anglers that will be competing on Sunday. Sunday, we will be doing a live Battle of the Anglers. But tonight at 7:30 p.m. is where you get to meet the anglers. That's 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Randy says, what you catching? We're out here catching spotted bass. Wait a minute. Did I put 60? It's saying 54, not 64. Wait a minute, guys. Spot Snatcher, what was the water temp when you were out? What is my water temp? It's 54 right. I need to go back and change the water temp. I've been putting the water temp wrong in today. All right, let's see. What was that last fish? 3.42. What's today's date, guys? Is today the 20th? 22. Yeah, I think today's the 20th. All right, there we go. There go my 3 catches right there. So we're good. I'll go back and change that other stuff later. All right, so now, shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. SWAT Lawn Operations, you have to support the companies that support us, the fishing community. And for some reason, you guys do not want to take that money. SWAT Lawn Operations is trying to hook you guys up with some of this cash for these bass. But for some reason, which I don't know, you guys just don't want it. All right, so let's go ahead and get some quick pictures real quick so I can add those into FishXLive. Then we're going to release those fish, guys. But I like keeping my journal up to date. So I can just come back to the, you know, next year I'll know what the fish are already biting on. I won't have to, you know, wait around like everybody else. All right, so let's go ahead and get these pictures taken real quick. And then we're gonna let these fish go so they can go back and tell their. All right, fish number 1. Let's do a quick video clip too. Another lovely day hanging out here with the money team. Let's do this thing called Bass for Cash. Here we go, let him go. Oh my God, hold on. Guys, I don't know if you just saw what I just did, but I released the fish with the coil tag on it. Oh no, I released the fish with the coil tag on it. Let's see if he's gonna float back up somewhere. Oh my goodness. I released the fish with my coil tag on it. Kevin, 2 fishes. Kevin, the fish kid, do not laugh at this situation. Where did my coil tag and my fish go? Oh, no. Shoot. Oh, I guess that's what I get for trying to do too many things at once, huh? And that was the smallest. But you know what? It's gonna be able to shake it off. It'll be able to shake that coil tag loose. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. All right, let's go ahead and take the next picture. Oh. Sis, you should have put him in the net. Rangy said, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. All right, so red. All right, so here we go. Let's get a picture of the next one. This is the one that was 3.40 right here. It's a big, and look at the stomach on her. All right, let's go ahead and get a picture of this one. All right, let's do one more. All right. Fisherman Bass said that's a Sunday DQ. What did Frisco say? Frisco says, check 360. You may see him trying to dive. That is correct. But you know, actually, I may actually see my coil tag floating back up because you're not tight enough to where if the fish is like free and able to roam around, it may be able to get back loose. All right, now look, I took the coil tag off this time. We're gonna release this one now. Let's do another quick video. Do you see the stomach on that fish right there? Oh my God. That's what we call girthification. Bendation leads to girthification. Let's let it swim back in the water. Go ahead home and tell your buddies you've been hanging out with MoneyBass. Go ahead. See you later. All right, there we go. Got that. Now we got one more picture. Let's see. Go back to camera. Rangy said 100K boat and the fish released with a $5 coil tag. You should get rid of that boat. Talk to me, Rangy. Tell me about it. All right, here we go. All right. One more picture and then we're gonna go to the next spot and see what we can do, guys. All right, this one right here, I think this one was the one that was 342. Look, let's take the coil tag off first. All right, so this one was 342. All right, let's get a picture of this one. All right, this one is 342. And we're gonna let this one go too. Let this one head on back home. Don't you just love when you have one of those days out on the lake? It's a good one. Let's go ahead and let him go and head back home. Hang out with your family. Bam. All right, there we go. All right, so now we have cleared out the live well. Let those fish go back and hang out with their partners. Let's head on to the next spot. Let's see, where should we go next? Oh, I know where we're gonna go, guys. I know where we're gonna go. Let's see if we can find some more. Let's see if we can find some more biggins. All right, Whipstick, AC. Can y'all do something to help the people out? Because, I mean, we're not giving away the cash today. The cash giveaway is Sunday. But today was a chance for them to get extra guesses in. Bass Hunter said the sound check is at 7 p.m. Yes, sir. Sound check at 7 o'clock. And then we will be live at 7:30, guys. 7:30, peoples, we will be live. All right, Kevin the Fish Kid says, let's see, good luck on the stream. I'll catch you next time. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operation. We got Draven back in the chat. Shouting out you, follow. Rainsy said, I used to fish tournaments in Connecticut, so I got to give you a hard time. Just like Frisco, always in here giving me a hard time. Appreciate you for stopping through. So we're going to hit another spot, see if we can get another 3 more fish to the boat real quick. The shot clock ends at 6:30 today, guys. 6:30, the shot clock will be closed. So we have, what is that, about 15, 17 more minutes? All right, let's see. Shout out to David Roberts from Great Britain. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and roll out. We're gonna go to another spot. See if we can make some things happen. All right, what's going on? We got Bryce. We got Bryson in the chat. Bryson Harrison said, what does he say? Good fishing? Yes, sir. We're doing pretty good today. We haven't been out here long, but we've been having a good time. You know the routine. We're not out here for a long time, but we're out here for a good time. Draven says, do you remember me, MoneyBass? Of course I remember you, Draven. Glad to have you back in the chat. We're going to see if we can get 1 or 2 more fish to the boat. Shout out to Rory. He says, nice fish. You should be able to get a few more. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get a few more. Allstate Mold says, punch it, Margaret. Punch it, Margaret. Let's get on up out of here. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. All right, we're going to stick with the same thing. All the fish are coming on a shaky head today. And remember, if you like the rods, if you like anything about the setups and stuff that you guys see me using, make sure you go to the look in the links in the description. Because right now I have it set up for you guys to get 15% off of your entire purchase. All you have to do is go to ducketfishing.com. Can you see that? Let me switch around the other way. Ducketfishing.com. Use the discount code MoneyBass. Use the discount code MoneyBass and you'll get 15% off of your entire purchase. All right, Randy says, I want to see some top water action. Well, hey, tune in on Sunday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And someone might be throwing some top water. You never know. But that's going to be the Battle of the Anglers. And if you want to meet the guys that are going to be participating in Battle of the Anglers, make sure you tune in 1 hour and 15 minutes from now, because we will be live. We'll be live introducing all of the guys that will be participating in the Battle of the Anglers. We got Rick We got Rick in the chat. Dildine, is that how you say that? We got Rick in the chat. Good to see you. Beers and Bass says, you still got keys to start your boat? Yes, sir. Frisco says, but my audience never sees me. All right, let's see. We're going to ease out here and see what we can make happen, guys. We're trying to get 2 more fish to the boat. We have 15 minutes on the shot clock. Oh, goodness, guys, that was not good. That was not good. All right, so we still have 15 minutes on the shot clock. Let's let that go all the way down to the bottom. We're sitting in 15 feet of water right now. Spot Snatcher says, false cast sensation. You weren't supposed to see that. You weren't supposed to see that. Beers and Bass says he got push start. He's high tech. Beers and Bass says, nice cast, Cold Tag. Said my new name is Cold Tag. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. My Cold Tag is gone. Cold Tag number 1 is gone. Benjamin says, never going to let that one live, let you live that one down. Spot Snatcher says, you don't need them if you can't cull anyways. Oh, Spot Snatcher, I can't believe it. Not you too. Spot Snatcher, why? All right, let's make about a 50-foot cast out here. Oh, shoot. All right, get about a 50-foot cast in. Somebody named Potential Spam is calling me. Does anybody know who Potential Spam is? Potential Spam. Beers and Bass says, we got Chicken Hawk, Whipstick, and Cold Tag. Uh-oh, I think we're gonna get another bite. Uh-oh, it's gonna be trouble. I think I saw something. Did I see what I saw or did I see what I see? Which one is it? Oh man, I can't believe nobody gets the weight of any of the fish. I thought I was doing you guys a favor by giving you those extra guesses for Battle of the Anglers. Oh man. This is terrible. We came out here, did this thing called Bass for Cash, and nobody wanted this money. I could have just stayed home. Say it ain't so. Nobody wanted this money. There they go. Allstate said, "Aw, Chip. Aw, Chip. There goes some fishes." We got 250 in the chat. He says, "You know the water calls to you no matter what happens." Aw, Chip. You guys see that boat right there getting airborne a little bit on these big waves that's coming through? We got 9 minutes on the shot clock. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. What am I seeing? Oh, there they go. There they go. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on, come on. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get him? Oh, yeah, we got him, guys. I think we got him. We got him. I think we got one on the way. Ah, come on, bud. Treat me right. Oh, no. No. Say it ain't so. I hope nobody saw it. Nobody saw that right. Oh, say it ain't so. No. Oh, Beards and Bass, it would be you, huh? It would be Beards and Bass. What's the depth? I'm sitting in 16 feet right now, but I'm casting out as far as like 30 feet of water. Beards and Bass says, I see 16 feet. You saw right. And you hit me with the false bite sensation. Okay, I remember that. Allstate says, I seen it. 250 says, I couldn't throw that type. Uh-oh, where'd it go? 250 says, let me take that back. Shout out to Terry C. He says, show me that money. They didn't want this money today, Terry. I don't know what's going on with it. Whipstick told them they didn't want the money, and I guess they believed him. Whipstick said, y'all don't want this money. He said, you know what? I think you're right, Whipstick. They was like, we think you're right, Whipstick. We don't want this money. Beards and Bass says, y'all do know Whip is going to win on Sunday, right? Uh-oh. Roy said, yep, false BS just happened. Spot Snatcher says 6 minutes on the shot clock. Oh, my God, guys. All right, in the chat, hit me with a yes or a no. Do you think I can catch a fish within the next 6 minutes? And I need everybody to participate in this. Yes or no, can I catch a fish in the next 6 minutes? Can I catch a fish in the next 6 minutes, guys? Talk to me in the chat. Allstate said yes, Beards and Bass, no. Frisco said no, of course. Terry C said yes. Bernard, how could you? Bernard said nope. Sari said yes. Allstate says if you're not DQ'd. Allstate, did you get DQ'd today? Are you a member of the DQ club? Business Bass said when 16 ain't enough. Aaron says I couldn't catch a cold if I tried. Aaron says I couldn't do it. Okay, I just have to slow down and focus. Let me just focus. Let me get my focus on. We're focusing, guys. We're focusing. It's time for some focusing. Shout out to Roy. He says, I'm leaning. He says, I'm leaning towards yes. Allstate said, you can do it. Bernard said, it's just a waiting game. It's just a waiting game. Frisco said, tick, tick goes the clock. Come on, Frisco. Don't put the pressure on me like that. Don't make me break under the pressure. Fisherman Bass said, do you want to buy some time, MoneyBass, because it ain't looking good for you? Do I need to buy some time, chat? Do I need to buy some time? Do I need to buy some time? Say it ain't so. All right, look. Let me put some stank on it because I think I got enough time for one or two more casts. Let me put some superhero on here. Can we do it? Can we make it happen? We're going to put some stank on it and get back out there. All right, guys, this is what we'll do. Two more casts. Two more casts. All right, we're doing two more casts, and then we're gonna call it a wrap. Be the best said when stank don't help. All right, so this is cast one, and we have one more cast after this one. And then that'll be the end of it for the day, guys. Beers and Bass says, it's your time, Whipstick. He said his money is on you. He said, don't go losing your cornbread. Oh, Lord. Whipstick, don't lose your cornbread, partner. Beers and Bass is betting on you. Allstate said, what part of Atlanta are you from? North, from the north side. Shout out to Matt. We got Matt going in the checking in the chat. He said, get them bass. Business Bass says, I know what it feels like, Whip. You don't want it. All right, guys, we got one more cast after this one. One more cast, and then that's all she wrote. And we got to make that last cast count. Shout out to Boomer Sooner, says, I like the short. All right, shout out to Boomer Sooner. You like it? Appreciate that. I started right at the beginning of the lyrics for you. All right, and that's it, guys. This is the official last cast of the day. Last cast. Is it gonna make it or not? Shout out to Greenville, South Carolina. We got Robo Driller in the chat. Oh my goodness! Shout out to Robo Driller. He's right. He said make it 2 more. I gotta give a cast for Chuck Norris. You know I gotta do it. I gotta give a cast for Chuck Norris. All of those jumping side kips that he gave me through the years, I gotta give him 1 cast, right? Shout out to Saray. He said give him the Chuck Norris cast. Business Bass said Chuck Norris didn't have to set the hook. The fish just jump in the boat when they see him. He just loads up that kick and they like, oh shoot, let's just jump in the boat. I don't want to get kicked in the mouthpiece. All right, so this is gonna be the last cast, guys. This is the Chuck Norris cast of the day. Look at that nice scenery out there. And there we go. Bam. There's the Chuck Norris cast. Let's get that down there. Let it sink to the bottom. Shout out to another beautiful day. What's going on, Bernard Curry in the chat? Whipstick says, I think I see your cool tag floating in the background. Nah, Whipstick. Come on, man. That wasn't even necessary. That I already forgot about the cool tag. I was feeling better about myself. Boomer Sooner says, R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Definitely, this is the Chuck Norris last cast of the day, guys. 250 said, did you give 1 more? Oh, man, I think we got a tappy tap on the Chuck Norris cast, guys. We got a tappy tap, but the fish didn't take it. Pearson Bass said, let's go cold tag. Allstate said, 1 more cast. 250 said, did you give a cast for Clarence Gillard? Y'all are trying to keep me out here for a whole nother hour, huh? Allstate said, you trying to make it last? Sure is. I sure is. I'm trying to milk it like a big old fat cow. Shout out to Tom Mix. He says, have a good one, everybody. I have to go. He said, bent rods, everybody. Yeah, I was trying to milk this cast out. Oh, but it don't look like it's going to happen. All right, it's time to go. Let me go ahead and get my rod set up. So with a spinning rod, all you do to cast, you just click this over. To lock it up, you just click that right there. Oh shoot! Oh man, I slipped and accidentally. Oh man, guys, that was an accident. I almost fell, and when I fell, my hand flipped the bail. You see that? My hand accidentally hit the bail and it flipped open, and my bait went flying out there in the water. So I have to reel this bait back in. But that is not a cast, guys. Don't get me wrong. That is not a cast. That was I slipped. I almost fell right there. You guys saw me when I stumbled, right? That was not a cast, guys. I don't want you guys to, get the wrong idea about what you witnessed. That right there was a slip. I accidentally slipped because I really have to get up out of here. Oh man, did I get hung up? Did I get hung on something and it's not a fish's mouthpiece? Oh, they said that was a DQ. How could that be a DQ? I almost hurt myself. Allstate. That is terrible. Uh-oh, Andrew said it's almost 7 o'clock and I can't wait to see MoneyBass with other bass fishermen in the chat. Oh, goodness, I guess I need to get out of here, don't I? All right, guys, that's all she wrote. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. So I'm going to be live. We're going to be live in 1 hour. So make sure you tune back in 1 hour. You're going to meet all of the anglers that are going to be out here fishing on Sunday. But tonight at 7:30 p.m., we're going to be live. It's going to be a good time. It won't be a long time, but it'll be a good time. Enough time for you to meet the anglers, all right? All right, so we're about to get up out of here. We're about to get up out of here and get to rolling. All right, I want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. Make sure you go and download the app for free. Also want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Always have to support the companies and businesses that support us, the fishing community. And want to give a big shout out to Boomer Sooner, a.k.a. Clint Perry, a.k.a. the Generous General. Hit you guys in the mouthpiece with 5 gifted memberships. That's going to help some of you guys out on Sunday. Guys and gals, it's going to help you out on Sunday when we do this thing called Battle of the Anglers. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll see you guys in about 40, 55 minutes, something like that. All right, I'll see you on the next live stream, guys.